can jar it. You can slide it. You can even tilt it. And the music plays on because of an exclusive, revolutionary new development in automatic record changers. It's different. It's new. It's exclusively Zenith. It's the Zenith MicroTouch 2G tone arm, featuring the fabulous free-floating cartridge. The sound quality of a stereophonic system is only as good as the links in its chain of sound reproduction. The tone arm and cartridge, the changer, the controls, the amplifier, the speaker system, the cabinet enclosure. But a good amplifier and speaker system is virtually worthless if you have distortion to begin with, at the initial point where the sound is picked up. In fact, good equipment will serve only to magnify that distortion. The heart of any good stereophonic system, the key to its ultimate quality response, is the pickup, the tone arm and cartridge. It's the most vital link in the chain. For more faithful sound to come from the speakers, you must have fidelity in the first place, where the sound is picked up and sent through the other links of the audio chain. The refinement and improvement of pickups has always been a major objective of scientists and engineers in audio phonograph and research laboratories. We've come a long way from the days when a phonograph needle was screwed into a sound box. Neither needle nor record lasted long then, and of course, there was no thought of modern high fidelity. But with the coming of long play and later stereo records, a new challenge faced research and development men. The LP grooves were so much more delicate that a lighter stylus pressure was needed, not only to preserve the record from wearing out, but also to pick up all the audio information in the grooves. To get the proper channel separation in stereo records, sensitive compliance was needed vertically as well as laterally. And so they developed tone arms with lighter and lighter needle pressures. But as they reached for this goal, problems became evident. The problem of needles jumping and skating across the new intricate stereo grooves, damaging the record when there was a sudden vibration, for instance. And then there was a problem in the failure of light tone arms to trip the changer mechanism. Something new was needed. And something dramatically new has been developed by these men in a joint research and engineering effort undertaken by Zenith Radio Corporation and CBS Laboratories. Mr. Benjamin Bauer, Vice President of Acoustics and Magnetics for CBS Laboratories, Stamford, Connecticut. Mr. Don Knight, Chief Audio Engineer of Zenith Radio Corporation. Mr. A.L. DeMattia of Columbia Laboratories. These are the men, among others, who in places like this broke the problem down, licked it piece by piece, and produced the revolutionary new MicroTouch 2G tone arm and free-floating cartridge. 2 Gs, 2 grams, just 1/14 of an ounce. The lightest stylus pressure ever in a home console automatic changer for both the Stereo Precision and Zenith Stereo Professional record changers.
What were the problems confronting the men who developed this new Zenith 2G tone arm? Well, first, the arm had to be made so that it would not jump the grooves through accidental jarring or sudden loud passages in the music. Second, the arm and the changer would have to cycle properly. The tripping problem required a unique new counterbalancing. Our tone arm uses both springs and counterweights. And the cartridge, absolutely unique in the industry, floats free within the tone arm head. Any pressure applied to the top of the tone arm will cause the cartridge to retract into the head so that it cannot possibly scratch or mar the grooves. In both the Stereo Professional and the Stereo Precision tone arms, the cartridge floats free. It gives. The same principle we see in the so-called knee action of automobile tires tracking a bumpy road, giving with the bumps. The same principle that a skier uses when he glides over moguls or snow bumps, letting his knees give as the moguls come under his skis. A rider would take a pretty good bouncing if he just sat rigidly on a trotting horse. But when he posts with the horse's movement, he's using the same free-floating principle of the 2G tone arm. Free-floating, no matter what the surface of the record is like. In addition, every Zenith Micro Touch 2G tone arm and cartridge contains a genuine gemstone diamond stylus. And this free-floating action, with the cartridge suspended independently in the tone arm, will give records a much longer life. Now a record can play at least 2,000 times with virtually no wear. And unlike any other tone arm on the market, you can drop it, you can jar it, you can slide it, you can even tilt it. And the music plays on, and with no damage to the record. Zenith invites comparison with any other tone arm to stand these tests. Zenith is not tested for stereo separation and frequency response. Each is tested to prove that no automatic changer tracks as lightly and accurately as Zenith, that no pickup gives you more fidelity in the first place, that none tracks the record grooves with higher compliance, more sensitivity. That compared with all other ceramic cartridges, Zenith provides more than twice the stereo separation, measured not at one or two selected points, but averaged across the entire audio frequency range. That the ultimate result is a greater degree of depth and dimension to the stereophonic sound being reproduced. Zenith demands its own proof from each cartridge and gets it. There are other benefits for the owner of the new Zenith 2G tone arm cartridge and changer. The built-in finger lift on the tone arm for greater accuracy in handling. The selection pointer for spotting a desired passage on the record. A stop post that prevents the arm from falling off the edge of LP records. A cleaning brush that wipes dust off the needle twice with each cycle. On Stereo Professional models, the brush retracts automatically. These same models incorporate a tone arm head that can be rotated 180 degrees for inspection. And to change from 78 stylus to the LP diamond stylus, simply place the tone arm on the tone arm rest, then this button is pushed in and turned to the desired position. But the most vivid testimonials that can be given to the unique quality of the Zenith tone arm and cartridge are in the dramatic demonstrations that prove its superiority. Watch. To prove that the Zenith 2G tone arm does indeed have an ultra-sensitive tracking pressure of only 2 grams, only 1/14th of an ounce. Well, how much does a penny weigh? certainly more than the Zenith 2G tone arm stylus pressure. Using parts such as a fulcrum and a tongue depressor, we get dramatic proof. Even if records are warped and worn, the Zenith tone arm will track them without skipping or jumping. Well, how warped can we make a record?
The Zenith 2G tone arm and free-floating cartridge outperforms any other tone arm in automatic record changers. You get 100% greater stereo separation, 100% more compliance, and the truest frequency response. Zenith custom makes this cartridge and tone arm, unlike many of our competitors who use ready-made cartridges out of a catalog. We also make our own stereo professional record changers, our own handcrafted amplifiers, AM/FM stereo/FM tuners, and special performance speaker systems. Matched and balanced Zenith components, quality components, working together and housed in genuine wood cabinets. For the finest in stereophonic high-fidelity sound reproduction, Zenith Performance is faithful to the original sound. Zenith Performance ensures fidelity in the first and the most important place, where sound reproduction begins. The Zenith exclusive Micro Touch 2G tone arm with the free floating cartridge.